Who dares to venture to the darkest parts of haunted lands, homes, and hearts? Who can speak to the dead while feeling the goosebumps rise upon their flesh? A team of sensitives, mediums, and witches who will go deep and investigate spaces the blackest of pitches. Souls Compass Paranormal Investigations, where the haunted are heard and the souls have a voice.
I'm here, and Kathy, we're going to get you.
My name is Danica McIntyre.
And whose house are we in right now?
This is my grandmother's house, Helen McIntyre.
Okay. And you said your brother had lived here as well?
Yes, so this is my brother's first home when he was born. And then he came back years later, and my grandmother raised him for a few years.
So, can you tell us a little bit about Elm Hill and the area and what it represents?
Well, Elm Hill is one of the earliest black settlements in Canada. I don't know a lot, but I know there's a lot of generational trauma that has happened with most of the families throughout here. And it's been passed down. So for years, there's been stories of bouncing lights on a particular hill up the road. And a few years ago, my sister also, that was on the day that we had our great aunt's service. She passed. And when my sister was going home, she saw a creature that was like all black and kind of hunched over, just running across the road.
So did this creature look human-like at all, or what did it look like?
She said it looked like kind of human-like because it was like almost like it was hunched over like this, like arms, and very fast, like just very like creature-like and all black, and yeah.
Did it appear like a dog at all, or like, I mean, not a regular kind of dog, but would it have any dog-like sort of features?
The way it was running, I would say.
Yeah, because you described it like this, right? Like it was kind of galloping.
Yeah.
And was it big?
Like human size, I'd say.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Human size. Okay. So you were talking about there were suicides around here. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So there was a suicide on the same hill. There was a house there where we see the bouncing lights. It is said that he committed suicide. There's other stories that he didn't commit suicide and that he was shot. But the official story is that he committed suicide. And there was a suicide right in this driveway here too.
And Norman Cromwell right up the road there. With Audrey, Norman killed himself right up the road here.
Wow.
So that's 3 suicides that we know about.
Just in this small little area. Okay. So who else, like, is there talk within this little community of other people experiencing things?
Has there been?
Yeah, in the olden days.
There's lots of stories of that, yeah. But now a lot of the older people are no longer around, right? So the stories are getting less and less. But yeah, my brother actually was saying a story about he lived across the road here at the time, and he was hearing knocking at the door, and he said it was a devil, and the devil kept asking him to let him in, and my brother kept saying, "No, I'm not letting you in." And he kept knocking, he said, "Let me in, open the door, open the door." My brother said, "No, I'm not opening the door." And then the devil said, "The only thing keeping you alive is your grandmother's prayers."
Wow. So, and he heard that in his head?
Yeah, he heard it, yeah.
Okay. And did your brother struggle with mental health issues?
Not diagnosed, but yes, there was some mental health issues, yeah.
Okay. So, you guys have talked about knocking here before. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
It was like 3 knocks. You would hear at the corner of the house here, like my grandmother and I would be sitting on the couch, which was in the same spot, and you'd hear like at the corner of the house, the 3 knocks, bang, bang, bang.
Okay. So 3 is, the number 3 can be representative of, we'll call it a lower negative energy. It's like oh, it's almost like a mocking of the Holy Trinity. Yeah, that's
okay.
why the
Yeah.
number 3 a.m.
Right.
3 knocks, that type of thing. Yeah, it can just be a regular spirit as
Okay.
well, but that can be a sign of things. Yeah, and so you said that on your way here you were traveling, and can you tell us about the fly?
So, on our way here from Montreal, which was about an 8.5 hour drive, there was a fly in the van, and I said the fly is going to stay with us the whole entire ride. It's making it all the way to Elm Hill. I know it. And then my Uncle Richard, who was in the car, he thought he killed it. He said, "Oh no, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it." I said, "Nope, it's making it all the way." He killed a fly, and he said, "It's gone. It's not a problem." This was about maybe 4 hours into the trip, and I said, "No, that fly is not going anywhere. It'll be back here in a few minutes." And the fly reappeared, and it came with us all the way down to New Brunswick, all the way to Elm Hill. We opened the windows, we tried to shoo it out, all 4 windows open. That fly did not get out of the van. It came all the way down from Montreal to here.
And did you, I know it's summertime right now, we're putting that on the video, it's
Yeah.
summertime, but have you guys noticed the abundance of flies at all in here?
It's hard to say because last night we had we had our brother's celebration of life last night. My brother, sorry, I said our brother. Our brother. And the doors open a lot. So when I came out this morning, yes, this place was swarmed with flies. So my first thought was like, oh my goodness, it's the flies again. And then I remembered the door was open, so I said, oh, maybe it was because the door was open yesterday a lot. But all day we were like slapping flies all over the place. It was a very heavy presence of flies this morning. Yeah.
And so your mom told me a little story about how when she's been here, becomes very depressed, very hard to get out of bed. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, so we've been coming down here kind of regularly since my grandmother was in the hospital. And every time my mom came here, it was 3, 4, 5 days, the whole time we were here, in bed, not being able to get out of the bed, completely depressed, not eating, not drinking, not moving, not anything. Even when she came down the first time, and you were here for a month, I think, not staying here for a month, but the whole time she was depressed and she couldn't function.
And did she feel better after she left the house?
Yes, immediately. Yeah.
Oh.
And we used to pray. I used to tell her, you have to pray heavy. Every time we come here, we have to pray heavy. I said, it's going to help, and it does help a little bit, but the presence is like, my mom really feels it.
So, and your grandmother lived here. Did she talk much about any experiences that she had?
Nan talked about hearing things, but did she talk about anything else? That I don't remember.
She told me that she saw 2 little girls.
Yes, the 2 little girls in the hallway.
She's heard a radio playing, and things like then the knocking and things like that. I don't know about, or I can't remember about anything else.
Has anyone ever mentioned about hearing scratching at all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, Richard was talking about the scratching that he was hearing. So Richard, we were doing work on the basement, and Richard kept saying, you have raccoons, you have squirrels, you have something. I said, no, I've never ever heard it. And I asked my mom, have you ever heard the scratching? She said, no, my kids never heard it when we're here, but he keeps talking about the scratching that he's hearing. He just brought it up yesterday. I said, no, we don't ever hear the scratching. I don't think we have any rodents in the house because we never heard it. But he's adamant that there's scratching and that there's something living in the walls or something because he hears it.
So when we pulled into the road to Elm Hill, the presence was immediate to me. It felt very heavy. I had used the word that I felt like we were being watched already. So have you guys experienced the same?
I feel like I've been watched since leaving New Brunswick. I feel like it's connected to here, and I feel like, yes, I woke up the next day and I said, Mom, I literally came out of the room and I said, Mom, I'm being watched. I don't know if it's me or if it's us or if it's the house, but I said that to her. That's why when you were talking about being watched, it just resonated because I'm like, Mom, didn't I literally tell you that we're being watched? That something was sent to keep an eye, or I said it, I felt it.
Does anyone complain about bad dreams here at all or anything, nightmares?
I haven't.
Nothing out of the ordinary, I
No.
don't think.
Okay. Okay. Right. Anything else that you guys would like to add?
Not that I can think of.
Do you
I
guys?
can't think of anything.
Do you guys feel like the males in your family have been cursed?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Well, that was a very quick yes, though, wasn't it?
Sorry, I said it's not a thought that I can't say I ever thought particularly that they've been cursed, but you saying that, it brought an automatic yes to my mind. Like, yes, that would make absolute complete sense.
And their involvement with like the females in the family kind of drag them into it as well.
What do you mean? In what way?
Like maybe the men are more targeted, but like because you guys are family, it involves more than just the men.
I could see that. Like the men are the targets, but
Like,
we're the.
You're in
kind
the
of
crossfire.
Yeah, in the crossfire.
Yeah, like you guys take the pain from
Right.
them because that's what women do.
Makes
But-
sense. Yeah.
But the men maybe in your family have been cursed with like a mental curse. Maybe
Mhm.
like
Oh my gosh.
they feel like they have a lot of burden.
I feel like the women feel like that too, though.
Yeah,
but it could be.
exactly.
It's hard to, like I said, there's so much generational trauma that it's kind of hard to decipher. And that's what I was saying about my, like, is it mental illness? Is it spiritual? Because there's so much, it could be so many things.
Is there a Ralph or Robert? Who's Ralph?
That would be my mother's uncle.
Okay.
She had an Uncle Ralph.
Okay. Did he live out this way at all?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I heard his name. I feel
Yeah,
his
they
presence.
would all have been born here, actually.
Okay.
Mhm.
Who was the drinker in the family?
Everybody.
Oh, okay.
There's a long, it's,
Would Ralph have been a drinker?
Oh, my goodness. I can't remember.
who was he again?
That'd be Diane and them's grandfather.
It would be something if he wasn't a drinker. Unless he was a pastor, or even
No,
then.
he
It would
wasn't.
be something if he wasn't a drinker.
All the rest of the brothers were,
Okay.
my grandfather included.
So that in itself would be part of a generational curse. Very much. Yeah. Causes some very low energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whew. Whose urn is that?
That's my brother Aaron.
That's your brother. Okay.
My grandmother's, my sister has most of the urn, but my mom has a little urn of my grandmother here as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's good, Kate. Yeah. So I believe that was more the side of the house where the lady and her grandmother would hear the knocking.
I just heard
Say that louder. What?
I just heard a
What direction was it coming?
kind of like right here.
Who's there? Can you make another noise, please? Something's trying to mess in my head. I'm hearing Kathy, we're gonna get you. Come on, make a noise if you're here. Were you just touched?
Yeah, something just touched me in my left arm,
Okay.
my wrist.
Who just touched Adrian? Can you do it again?
Oh, that's another thing. When you went outside to go and ask them whatever, we were standing in the kitchen waiting, and I forget what we were talking about, but I asked if it could knock, and he heard it 3 knocks
Yeah, they're taps.
or
Taps.
taps.
Yeah.
What general direction?
It came from the closet in the left side of the kitchen.
What should happen?
My hair just stuck up on both sides of my arms when we were talking about the kitchen and the taps coming from there.
And then the camera died.
And then the camera died.
And it was a full battery. This light started flickering.
Again? There's shotgun shells in there.
You see that?
Yeah. It's all wired up.
It could just be the wiring, yeah.
Sure.
Is there anyone here? That's kind of weird.
Roots, Saga of an American Family.
What?
It says Roots, Saga of an American Family. Is there somebody that is watching this family?
One tap for yes, two for no.
This family feels like there's a presence here that sometimes watches them or all the time watches them. I just want to confirm if that's true. It's tapping.
I didn't hear it.
It flickered. I'm gonna open up the spirit box just to give you another way. You can still make sounds, you can still flicker. Do whatever you would like or feel comfortable doing to communicate with us. I'm opening up the spirit box, and this is one way that I can talk to you. Friend.
Friend.
Yeah, we can be friends. Possibly.
Mom's done in the bathroom.
Can you hear her?
Yes, we can hear her. She just finished the bathroom.
Wait, that's weird.
Are you here with us? Can you give us a name? Maybe one of us? A name of one of us, or your name?
What the fuck was that?
Something over there. Something over there. Something over there.
Something's walking over there. Did you hear that? It sounded like it was walking over here, like back in this corner. That's the pipes. But I swear to God, it sounded like just like a little shuffle. That was a little weird.
I don't see any indication of an animal being down here at all.
I don't either.
There's no scratches, no...
The walls are like padded up, so
Yeah.
I don't... If anyone is here with us, could you knock on the wall or tap? Let us know that you're here.
Hang.
There was a hanging in the driveway.
Lower your voice.
Again.
No, there was it
Or-
wasn't a
well-
hanging. And I went and asked them, they don't know of a hanging around here.
There was a hanging across the street, right across the street.
I don't know, when I asked them.
Was there anybody that was hung across the street?
Could you knock once for yes and 2 times for no?
Caitlin, there's an energy right beyond you.
Knife.
Best not be hurting her.
pressure on my chest. But before that,
Please listen.
What was that?
What did that sound like? Yeah, almost sound like an old man coughing. The old man coughing. Are you the one that made the moan downstairs? Oh, there's somebody right in that doorway. I can see you. You want to make a noise for us, please?
Screen.
Scream?
scream.
Scream. Oh, I can see it. It's like I keep seeing little whirl of energy. Come in and join us, please. We're in your house, are we? Okay. All I keep getting is that Elijah, that man in that picture. I keep getting that name over and over again.
Did he start this?
No. Oh, I just heard him say no, but I'm going to finish it. And not in a pleasant way. My ears ringing. Elijah, what's your issue?
Well, let's be fair. We came into his home. We didn't introduce ourselves.
Sure.
You see that flicker?
Yep.
Oh, and did it again and again.
Our apologies, Elijah.
Hi, my name's Adrian. I'm just here to talk and listen.
My name's Kathy, same. Not here to disrespect you. I know you're here. We're just here to talk and to listen. Family's wondering what's going on here.
And my name is Caitlin. I'm just here to
I want to leave.
figure out what's going on. Don't mean any disrespect towards you. And we're gonna have another person coming here. His name is Joey.
He's our family. So it's one family coming in to try to help another family. It's almost like he's calmed down. Good call, Kate. Good call. Yep. Do you want to try the other spirit box as well for a minute?
Yeah, I can open up the other spirit box.
Which one do you have?
It's the same one as you.
Sounded like he said sing.
Agree.
Their heritage or anything like that, but I just felt like that some of their family members came from New Orleans or sent through New Orleans or
What is that?
the door cracking.
Is someone coming up from the basement? Or is someone going down to the basement?
Is that you breathing?
Nope, that was
That
not
was a
me.
scream.
Yep. No one spirit box could have done that, right?
Nope.
No,
That didn't come
it
from the spirit box.
It sounded like it was like out there.
Like down the hallway?
Yeah.
So we're about to go on a FaceTime with Shelly. She's going to do an Estus method with us. So an Estus method is that she has noise canceling headphones and she has a spirit box connected to her. She can't hear any of the questions that we're asking her. So she literally is just responding whatever she's hearing through the spirit box. Helen, is it you that's going to help your family? How do we get rid of this crappy energy that has held on to generations of your family. Come on. Someone's going to talk to us here. We're almost out of time.
He's in trouble.
Who's in trouble? Is it the man that just died?
Might have said in the morning. I'm not sure on morning though.
In the morning, mourning his death.
Mourning his death, yeah. The man that just died.
Who was it that warned him or said to him 2 months ago that he was gonna die?
Come on now. We need to know.
Be quiet.
No, not going to be quiet. No. No. You're antagonizing this family. Is this a family member that's doing this nastiness?
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. You want them to pray? Okay. You want them to pray for protection. Is anyone in danger living here?
I'm very evil.
And what are you?
Right here.
Right where? Where are you?
Is that you playing with the lights?
Around the corner.
Around the corner in the basement?
Or was it around the corner, right there, where you saw him?
Oh. Are you talking about the picture I saw around the corner?
Haman.
Haman. Remember that name, guys.
Haman.
Haman. Who's watching us?
Something about he was mean.
Yeah? Was he the abusive one?
Don't move. I'm moving closer.
Is there a curse on this land?
I didn't make that out. Sorry, guys.
Is there a curse on this land?
Is there a curse on all the men in this family?
Come on, we need some answers for this family, please.
Something about magic.
Adrian said he thinks that if he felt when we were walking up to the house, he said something about witches and a curse, and it had something to do with moonshine.
And when I was in the bathroom, I heard, "Get out of here, witch."
Yeah.
And now they're talking about
Human life.
human life. Was there a sacrifice here?
And somebody just laughed.
Did people make deals with the devil at the crossroads out here?
3.
3. Talking about the 3 knocks that they hear? The suicides that happened out here. Are they because of whatever evil this is?
I'll be honest with you.
Please do. Tell us.
Of the curse.
So what were you getting, Shelley? There were times that you were like, "Whew."
Well, it was like multiple, like if you had a whole crowd of people that were trying to talk at the same time. And there were very distinct voices that would come, like it wasn't one person coming through. There were very distinct voices the whole time.
Okay.
There was some weird noises going on in the background, Kathy. You would ask a question, then there was like kind of a hissing or like a weird noise. It was not a hiss, but it was like static.
I kept hearing it too.
There's something really wrong here, guys.
Where you at?
We're at a house down in Elm Hill. This is the first black community
In New Brunswick.
in New Brunswick, and there's suicides down here galore.
Deals with the devil.
Deals with the devil. Creatures that have been seen. Yep, there's a lot. Came this way to go close that basement door. It's like I could see this face right here. It just freaked me out.
The men that made the deal with the devil, are you guys stuck here now? Did you not get what you were promised?
When you ask that question, it's the exact same thing that happened to me right when I saw that face right there in that doorway. It was like I wanted to cry.
Yeah, like I'm tearing up right now after I asked that.
It's an emotional thing, like perhaps regret, something like, man, I messed up.
Like if they got tricked or something?
I
Yeah.
think they got tricked, they didn't get what they wanted, and now whoever's family being suffered, they feel that.
Setting up a couple devices. There's a cat ball over on that stand by all the pictures. All you have to do is touch it. It won't hurt you. It'll make flashing lights. And then there's a K2 over on the stand that also has flashing lights. All you
What's it going off by?
touch.
Attic.
Ah, there isn't one.
There is a crawl space
But
upstairs.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
just be rafters. That's it.
Okay.
If that, I think there's a small peak on the top of the house, maybe.
Who's making that go off?
Why is...
Just keeps going back and forth.
There's no reason for it to be.
What's up there?
I'm turn the sensitivity down a little bit, maybe.
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Can you say more about Cynthia? Is that your name? There's something on the bed you can use to say yes or no.
All you have to do is touch it.
It's inside.
It's inside.
Inside the house?
I think that's twice it's wanted us or directed us to go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's true.
Move it. Going. It's inside. Inside the basement. Inside the other room. Whoever's here with us, I've had my arm, the hair on my arm go up about 10 times since being in this house. Who keeps touching me?
Yes. I just said yes.
You're going to ask the spirit comes close. You can allow yourself to lay your energy over top of mine. But when I tell you you're done, you're done. But please come forward. You can use my face as your conduit.
Who are you? Why?
I had to break that, Caitlin.
That was not your face.
Oh my
I'll tell you right now, that was not your face.
Oh. Oh. You are not who you're pretending to be. You are not Beelzebub. You are not. You are a low energy piece of shit. Get out of my way, bitch.
Why? What's gonna happen if we don't?
You'll see.
Really? What's gonna happen? Why don't you do it?
That will be the end.
Come on. Let's see what your end is. Because I guarantee you, it is not going to be the same outcome you think it is. You're not tough. You are not scary. You don't hold anything over this home or the people here. We are stronger than you are. Yeah, that's cool. That's not going to do anything to scare me away. You think you're so big, bad, and tough, huh? Mine? No.
Oh, Caitlin, I have to stop.
Then stop. Break it. Break it.
Oh. I feel all wobbly. Archangel Michael, I ask that you come and take whatever that is away from me. Lift it all, send it back to the pits of hell where it comes from. It has no authority here. None whatsoever. You have none. None. In the name of Jesus, you need to be gone. In the name of Jesus. You have no authority over us. You have no authority over the people in this home, the generations that came back before. You have no authority, no realm to hold on to. Back off! Back off! You have no business being here. No business. In the name of Jesus, and Archangel Michael, come and kick its ass. Send it back to where it needs to go. Be gone. I felt when it was coming through, I wanted to poof.
I could feel that. Your face was not yours. Your nose was like crushed in.
Holy shit. So I am going to be calling the spirits forward. I'm going to allow them to come and meld with me. And as that happens, when I tell them that it's enough, that they need to stop, they stop immediately. You do not control me at all.
Have you been before?
My dear children, my heart is with you.
This light.
I'm still praying.
Is that you, Helen?
It is. I love my family.
They love you,
I'm scared for them.
understandably.
Tell them to leave it. Leave it.
To leave what?
Leave it alone.
Is that gonna make it go away?
Mm.
Then what can we do to help them?
I'm leaving.
I saw it.
You saw it. The creature?
I saw it.
What was it?
It has ears. It has black pointy ears. Helen, don't let anything else push through. Come on, honey. I saw it. It's- Helen, stay here with me, Helen.
Who are you?
I'm trying to push it back. I'm trying to push it back. I'm trying to push it back. Seek souls. Redemption. Redemption and redemption in the name of God. Redemption. Tell them to come closer and be closer. Take care of each other. My love is their love. The love will push it back. Keep it back, keep it back, keep it back. Don't go digging up old bones.
Then how can we help them?
The love will push it back. The love will push it back. The love will push it back.